Good morning, everyone. Today we are on day 15 of 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life. And our sketch artist today is Shayla Kulchitsky. And she has a 2-page layout. And she has a plaid, she has a scallop, she has a solid, and then she has the plaid again. And I'm going to be very similar, except for mine's going to go a little taller just because I have the paper. I'm just going to use it because otherwise I'm going to have to figure out what I'm doing with that scrap later. So she has 7 photos. I'm only going to have 6. And she has an embellishment here, a long title in the center of the photos on the left. And she's got another little subtitle down here. And then she's got embellishments here. And it's really super cute layout. Totally usable. I mean, I'll be able to use this again and again, and I can vary the height just like I'm doing today. So I'm excited about doing it. I'm going to be using the Hello Summer by Lori Whitlock, and it's Echo Park. And I have... Let's see, am I using any embellishments from that? I don't even think I'm using any embellishments from that sticker sheet because my things are more, this is summer themed, but it's not really pool themed. So I'm using some things from here. And I got this at Tuesday morning, quite a while ago. And I was pulling stuff off it today. And look at these glasses. Are they not cute? But look, you pull this off and you're missing the top part of the glasses. So I see why they were at Tuesday morning. But it's cut all different ways because this one's cut low. These ones are cut to the side where every time I see this, I just think, oh, they did it on purpose. You know, they made it bigger than what it needed to be, so it cut straight. But this one, they totally messed up on. The other ones, I don't think any of the rest of them look like it's an issue. You have a lot of white on this one, but yeah, this one really isn't working. Okay, so I'm gonna get started. And so I have these now. They're not gonna line up like, you know, actual, the little floor, what are these called, florets or something? I think they're actually called rosettes. Okay, so it's not going to line up rosette to rosette, but it won't, you know, it's going to be like in the middle of the book anyway, so it's okay. Oh, and I got a little bend here, so I'm going to try to curl that up. Okay, yep, that looks better. And by the time I get it all glued down, it would be straight anyway. And I think now sometimes the white paper is wider or smaller and looks today like it's a little wider. But I probably won't, you know, even bother cutting it off because it's going to be in the middle of the book. I mean, I don't always know where it's going to be at in the book, but obviously when you have a 2-pager, you know what's going to end up in the middle, or what's going to end up in the middle. Oh, I feel like I don't have it pulled up quite enough. You think I would just do this head? Actually, it looks fine on the side. Yeah, it's good. Okay, I thought I had it crooked, but it's really not. Okay, I would have pulled it up for nothing. But I do have a little sliver there in the center, but I am not even gonna think about it again. Okay, and then this was this on this side, and then this was all the way down. And I had to cut off the first one I think I actually ended up cutting off 2 before I could get it to where it cut to where I could actually realize I'm cutting it to the same shape or same height and everything, and that the banners would be lined up accurately. It's really funny because the first time, now I know I was, a lady had messaged me the other day, and I was, you know, messaging her back. I couldn't get all that out. And anyway, she was saying how she thinks it would be hard to work with a sketch when you don't know what you're doing, but it's like once you get out the papers, because you know that layout looks like it could work with some pictures that you have, or you know, the amount of pictures, and because that's what I just looked for, paper or pictures that are, yeah, photos that, you know, I maybe had 6 or 7. In this case, I only had 6. And so you just kind of look for what might fit in there, and then you go and find papers that match your photos. So it's pretty easy since you only have to match your papers to your photos, which you do all the time when you're scrapbooking. So where, you know, so that's pretty easy. And then, you know, the hard part is sometimes it's not something that you just do all the time. It's like I get in the habit where I do the same layouts all the time. That's why I love this. Okay, now this little strip here, I hadn't planned on using this, but it was in my scraps, and I threw in, you know, all the scraps, even if I didn't throw in every paper that came with this collection, just because I think if I can use a scrap, it's gone, you know, because I don't have to worry about trying to use it later. Okay, now these ones here, this is my 2 favorite colors together. This shade of blue, this shade of yellow. I love that. But now look at this one. It's a little bit wider, so I could go in there and, you know, use some washi tape to cut it down so that I could cut that little sliver of difference that's on it. But I think I'm not going to. And the other thing is, it's not a full 12 inches. But I am going to cut it off here about 6 inches in, or about halfway. Let's see, maybe I should lay down my pictures just to make sure. Okay, I think these go on this side. Yep, okay. So these ones go over here. So this is going to go down here. This is going to go up here. And I'm going to have this one here. So as long as I cut it, you know, let me grab my ruler. As long as I cut it, you know, 3 inches in or 4 inches in, 5 inches in, I can't mess it up. Okay, so I'm going to cut it at 4. And I do have scissors here. So I'm going to cut it at 4, which is right around here. I mean, it doesn't even have to be perfect because it is going to be hidden underneath there. Okay, and I am going to line this up and try to tuck it in there so so that it ends up being the same height. So that's my goal. We'll see how it works. Okay, and I'm going to kind of just dot it here and there. Okay, and I'm going to try to hold this here. And if I can get it to start underneath this, I might be able to do this. But you know what? How much of this is actually showing in this corner is going to be very little. So if I don't get it perfectly even with it, now the hard part is that I'm probably got it taped down. Okay. Okay. Wait. Wow. It's straight right there. So I'm pretty happy about that. I mean, the pattern is not going to line up, but I would have to cut a sliver off each side to get it to line up. Okay, but this, let's see. I might have to stand up, put my head in the way. Okay, because I do want it, you know, the part that's sticking out, I would like it straight. I think I need to pull it out just a hair. I need my little, here, this should work. Okay, and you know what? I'm going to grab my tweezers, hold this down, and pull this up with my tweezers. Okay. And I can see this isn't exactly right on, is it? Need that little thing again. I'm going to try to pull it up just a hair. Yep, that's how thick that hair needed to be. Okay, and I think that's right where it's supposed to be now. Okay. And then this one, see, it's like a small gap that's going to be there. And I'm going to try to line it up. With this. And that wants to keep popping up because I don't have tape right at that corner, but I'm going to tape pictures on it anyway, so it doesn't matter. Whoops. I didn't even get a chance to push it down. Uncooperative tape. Okay. I'm going to guess where it's supposed to be, and then I will check it with the ruler. Okay, that looks good there. Okay. Now I feel like the hard part is done. Okay, so I think I've got my pictures all over now. Okay, these all go over here. Okay. I might as well just stay standing up. Now this should be easy because it's just going to butt right up against the next one. I love this little blue paper with the white flowers. Isn't that pretty? And this yellow. I just love that yellow. I wish I would have, I think I got this at Tuesday morning, but I would have, if I would have realized, I don't know what year it's from. If I would have been able to get a hold of that yellow, I would surely buy it. I'll have to look it up and see if they still have it. You know, Echo Park has sales all the time. I think I've only bought from them twice, but they have good deals. Can't beat them. Okay, so there we go. That's, I feel like that's our hard part today. I want to put a little tape right there. Okay, I got a little more than I needed. Let me see if I can roll it in. Okay. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. I know some people tape them together, and I think I've done that before. That works well too. But when you have to line one up and cut it apart, it's probably better to, oh, this is still sticking up. Okay, that should be good there. I wanted to be able to put the ruler there. Okay. Oh, and this is my oldest grand. and she was swimming at the pool. Mom was taking pictures, or Dad. Okay, I want this over here and this over here. And, because that's how, you know, she has it like that in the picture, except for I think this was a horizontal and I just cut it down. So. And you can see mine comes up higher than this does, but that's okay. I figure I might as well use the paper. I love it. And I would just have, I don't know, I wouldn't mind having 2 strips of it left, or, you know, a strip if I would have cut it like that. But I just cut it in half. And this, I think in hers, she actually, well, she might not have it higher than 6 inches. But I just cut that in half because this is old paper and I've already used quite a bit of it. Okay, she's got it, I think, just overlapping this whole part here. But then again, you know, mine's totally different because of the different widths of the paper this way. Okay, now again, I'm gonna grab my invisible ruler and just double check it. You know, what's funny is I get the habit of pushing it right up against whatever I want it to be, which makes it crooked. Okay, but that's good right there. And let's see, and I want this one to be lined up with this one. Okay, and that looks like it would be. So I'm going to check it again. Well, you know, the husband retired and he went to pick up his last check. So that's why he was not singing today. Okay, and then I'm going to line that up. You know, every day he wants to sing. Told him he needs his own YouTube channel. He always makes up birthday songs for, you know, if it's somebody's birthday that we know, and he'll sing them happy birthday. Okay, do I want to embellish right now? I do, but I think I'm going to put on all the pictures first. Okay, isn't this just pretty colors? I love it. Okay, now this is going to go over here. This is going to go up here, and this is going to go down here. So I think I might start with this one. Oh, and I should maybe write this down because it says 7/8/2009, because we might be trying to figure that out later. Okay, I think that should go about right here. I'm just kind of guessing from the width of it over here. Okay, the invisible ruler again. Okay, that looks good. Okay, and then I'm going to line this one right up above it. Now she had a 3x4 horizontal here, but I did not have that. But I had lots of empty, or you know, like empty space where it was just water. So I did cut different sizes just from that. Okay, that looks good there. Now I have to say it is nice and warm outside, but it is so cold in here. I've got on my fleece and I have on this sweatshirt. I don't know when I'm gonna be ready to give up the fleece. Okay, I wonder if I want to just come down to this edge, because you're not going to be able to see all those banners anyway. Or do I want a little bit showing? Yeah, I don't think I want it up that high, so I'm going to put it here. Maybe just see that line slightly. I really want to pull it down here. I think I'm just gonna, okay, I think that looks better. Okay, and that looks like it should be straight, so I'm gonna go with it. Okay, now for my favorite part, embellishing. And so I tried really hard to use those stickers that was with this collection. But then I had put the chipboard in with that, so I started with that.
Ice hubby.
That was hubby. In case you wondered why I said ice hubby. See, it's supposed to be ICE. It's your in case of emergency. So it always says ice hubby. Okay, so from my my chipboard stickers, I have this that says summer, and she had that long title right here, so I'm putting this right in the middle of this. So I just don't want to run into Brenda's head. Oh, look, I gotta take off my sweatshirt in the time. It's like I was talking to him, it's like, oh my gosh, now I'm too warm. Thank goodness. I hate being in so many shirts. Okay, so now I've got this. This was from one of our swaps, Sandy. This is from 2024. Sandy Smith made this. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of put it right about there, I think. Hopefully I didn't get too much on there, just in case I want to tuck the sun in. Now I don't know who the sun is from because it was with something else, but I don't think I'm using the other thing. So I'm going to use the sun. And I'm just going to put it right up here. Yeah, that's got to be the way it goes. I think I got something on it. Okay. And then I have this that says Fun in the Sun. And this is from what? It's Echo Park Summertime. Whoa. Okay, and I want it just slightly tucked in there. I think that's good there. And then I have a chipboard flower. This was the first thing I put on the page, I think. But I think I can use that because I was trying to use something. Oh, I guess the summer was actually. So I'm gonna just put the ball behind that actually, or you know, that's what it looks like. And then I have flip-flops because I told you I love flip-flops. If I can have flip-flops on my page, I'm all in. Okay, and I'm just gonna push this one back to where it hits the flowers so that they're as close as I can get. I would like this one actually up a little further so they're just kind of offset. Okay, I like that. And then I have, she had the second title down here, so I'm gonna use summer, or those summer days. And I'm gonna run it right there, kind of at the top of those rosettes. Oh, and as soon as I tried to push it down, it moved on me. Okay, I think that's good there. Okay, now we're on to the next page. Okay, and I have two things from the chipboard. I have this one that somebody made for one of the swaps. And then I have this pool that somebody made. I actually made a pool too, but it's like, I didn't want all the lawn chair, or you know, all the stuff, and then I already had the flip-flops picked out, so, and these were closer colors, so I'm saving that one. And I'm using this one. Super cute, isn't it? I love it. And Ginger made this. I was thinking that we made the same thing that time. And it's so funny because every time I look at it, I try to do this and it's like, why does it look wrong? It's because it goes this way. Okay, and I'm just gonna put this kind of centered underneath the picture, because there was supposed to be another picture here, but I didn't have an extra one for there. Okay, I think right there should be good. Okay, and then I've got this, it says floating along happily, because that's what most of the pictures, she's floating along happily. This was the third one I picked out. I thought, how perfect is that? And I'm sure I'm gonna have to have glue on this, because you know how chipboard things don't want to stick. Now those are, maybe these ones will. Okay. Okay, so I'm just gonna stick that right there, kind of in the curve of the pool. Oh, and I had this in my binder, so I do have a little tape there. And I'm gonna kind of tuck this right in this little space here. Okay, where's my extra thing? Oh, I was gonna say, I know I have one more thing, because I have 3 things around the pool. And then I have this little floral, and I think it needs to go, well, I think it needs to go this way. And I'm sticking this in that other curve of the pool. I love how it looks. So I've got some of my favorite colors on here. Okay, now I went to pull out, I didn't know if I was gonna pull out like blue or some of this, you know, deeper pinks. I did pull out deep pinks. So, I mean, it matches that really good. It matches that pretty good. So I haven't decided if I want that, or I have these ones that actually look like water droplets. And these, Gina Marie had put it in as, like she'll give like a little gift every time. So I think I kind of want to use those, because I think they look pretty on that blue, and it does look like a water droplet. So I think I'm going to use these ones. Okay, 3. Or do I need one more? I kind of want to put 2 right here. 2 little tiny drops right together. Okay, I think that's it. Okay. And then over here by those summer days, maybe a big one and a little. And then put the medium size over here. I mean, I hope that you can see them in the camera. Okay, and then I'm gonna do maybe one right there, but the flip flops. And I'll have it on there. Now what do I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I got 9 things, but this looks like I could actually use a little more over here. So maybe I'll put 2 little ones there. And maybe a little one with the big one here. Okay, does it look like I have enough? I think so. Okay. So that's it for today. Remember, down below there will be a link to the YouTube creators, and then there will be a link to the people that are just doing like snapshots. Like I still put a snapshot on, and that way you get to see it underneath the sketch. I just think it's fun. So have a wonderful and blessed day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.